Hi, this is U.S. Representative Rick Larsen with the weekly recap with Rick. I'm actually taking a break right now between votes on amendments for the National Defense Authorization Act. This bill includes a 2.7% pay increase for all service members. It includes funding for continued noise reduction research in jets. There's a variety of other things as well. One specific amendment I want to point out is my amendment where I worked with environmental groups to increase protections for marine mammals. We already had some language in the bill that directed, in last year's bill, that directed the Navy and the Coast Guard to better coordinate their activities in protecting the impacts of their work in the Salish Sea and the Puget Sound on the southern resident killer whale. And working with environmental groups, this year we were able to expand protections for marine mammals, all marine mammals, including southern resident killer whales, our local orcas. And that amendment is in the bill, and looking forward to making sure it stays in there and that we get it to the president for a signature. It'll be a very critical piece of further protecting marine mammals that make up such an important part of the Pacific Northwest. Today I held a hearing in my subcommittee on aviation on air rage incidents in the United States. Between 2015 and 2020, there were about 786 air rage incidents, or unruly passenger incidents, if you will. Just in 2021 alone, this year alone, there were 789, or 3 more than on the last 5 years combined. And we know that the FAA has fined people totaling over $1 million for these unruly passenger or air rage incidents. And they're sure to continue to pursue those. But we had this hearing to hear directly from flight attendants, from the airlines, and from airports on what is being done, what can be done, and what can be done better, and also what we aren't doing that needs to get done to protect the traveling public, to protect the cabin crew, protect pilots, and those gate agents and on-the-ground workers as well. Wear a mask, people. There's a federal mask mandate. I know people are frustrated about wearing masks on airplanes, but it's for everyone's health to do so. So please do so. And also this week, if I'm not mistaken, it's the 60th anniversary of the Peace Corps. Since 1961, nearly 10,000 Washingtonians, including over 1,000 Western Washington University students in Bellingham, Washington, have volunteered to improve lives around the world through their work in the Peace Corps. In fact, Western Washington University ranked 19th among large universities for Peace Corps participation last year. And that's competing against places like the University of Washington, University of Michigan, these very large state schools. Western Washington was 19th. It's also the 28th anniversary of AmeriCorps, and I have an opportunity a lot of times to visit with local AmeriCorps volunteers who are working in schools as part of reading programs and enhanced education programs, after school education programs, talking to them out in the woods or in the creeks, doing environmental restoration, working with veterans as well, and working at our schools in places like South Whidbey, where I know we've had AmeriCorps volunteers working in the outdoor garden in the South Whidbey School District, helping kids learn how to grow healthy, nutritious food. So congratulations to the Peace Corps for the 60th anniversary and AmeriCorps for the 20th. That's this week's weekly recap with Rick, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.